Mr. Governor, congratulations on this event and congratulations on your first year anniversary in office.
Thank you.
Yes, the applause is welcome. I arrived in Ondo by road. I opted to travel by road with my crew. For those who may not know, my name is Kayode Akintemi. I'm the Managing Director of News Central Television based in Nigeria. We're Pan-African and we're global. So, Your Excellency, the first thing I would ask is the question that came to my mind. As we were traveling through Lagos, we had to go through Ogere because of the road repairs and then come all the way through Ore. And we saw the road repairs on the way from Ore to Ondo and then coming to Akure on that same route. Now, the first question I would ask is, with what you have done so far, do you think that with your vision, you have the intention of impacting lives, and what will be the top two things that you think will change the lives of the people of Ondo State?
Thank you so much. See, if you want to impact lives of people, it can't just be two things because
maybe three.
Because for one to be fully impacted, one have to be impacted in so many ways. Because every sector in the economy or in the state is very, very important. And just zeroing in on your experience when you were coming to the state, you have to come by road. And the road infrastructure is very, very important for everyone because all of us, we move from one location to the other. So road infrastructure is very, very important for students, for market women, for industries, logistics generally, very, very important. And we have to build roads, and that is what you have seen happening from the road that have been awarded by federal government, the one you pass through, the dualization of Ore down to Ondo, down to Akure. And the other side of the road, which we have awarded, is the dualization of the same road from Okitipupa to Igbokoda, which is the first phase. And we have the intention of also awarding the Okitipupa to Ore, because we believe that the existing road, they are so narrow compared to what we are expecting, the kind of traffic that will be coming into that corridor from Akure down to the south. And that is why we are taking proactive measure by building infrastructure in waiting rather than taking vehicle to mechanic every time. When you have a good road you are driving in, your vehicle will last longer. So all of these, the infrastructure, road infrastructure, will definitely impact the lives of the people. And that is one of the major things we are doing in that corridor to support the kind of investment that is coming in that area.
Mr. Governor, just two things. I know that a lot of people will confirm this, that two of the most important things for economy and for a nation to develop, number one for me will be healthcare, because a sick nation is a nation that cannot prosper. And an illiterate nation is a nation that cannot grow and meet the 21st century requirement. In the area of health and education, what is your priority and what are you doing in those areas?
Thank you so much. When you talk about the economy, especially when you talk about the advanced economy of this world today, which we are also driving towards, you talk about the knowledge economy, which is being driven on three major areas: education, human capital, and ICT. And for your human capital, there are three thematic areas to support or develop human capital, which has to do with education, healthcare, and nutrition. So if we want to produce or develop our human capital, which is very, very critical for any economy, then the healthcare delivery must be improved upon. And for us, we believe so much in that. There's only a healthy population that can also bring about develop a nation. Our hospitals have been renovated. Primary health care centers is a deliberate policy to improve on our primary health care, and not just the hospitals at the urban center, even in the rural areas. That is ongoing. Some of them have been completed with additional buildings and staff quarters with solar energy to power that, and with borehole in some of the rural areas so that there could be, life can be meaningful for those who will be working in that. That is ongoing. We also partner with the federal government by giving up one of our state hospitals to Federal University of Technology, the medical department, that is owned by the federal government, so that we can have a teaching hospital that is federal government owned in partnership with the state, so that they can support in terms of staffing, in terms of resources, because healthcare is not cheap. We need to partner with other people. In this case, we are partnering with the federal government in running that hospital. And so many of our hospitals right now that we're improving upon. Then staffing, that is the medical doctors. You all know the problem we are facing, the Jampa syndrome. They get better paid when they travel abroad. Holding them back has become issues, but we are trying by improving their work condition and also their salaries so that they can stay. More importantly, even the youth corpers, they want to go to where they can get better pay, even as youth corpers. As a government, we also have to step up, by increasing what we give to our medical corpers so that they can also be part of us here. These are some of the measures we are putting in place to be able to retain staff and also to make our hospital to be able to deliver a better health service to our people.
Well, I read some of the things that was written by, please a big round of applause. I read some of the things that was written by some of your staff indicating that you're working assiduously, consistently in the area of healthcare. My father is an Akintemi from Ondo State. And a lot of times when he was alive, when I come to Ondo, they used to talk about the fact that there are leaves and there are herbs that is available in different parts of the state. What are you doing to get the pharmaceutical companies to come into the state and work and use some of these things so that we have innovation in the area of healthcare and the development and manufacturing of drugs using our leaves and other things? That would be my last question.
Thank you. First thing first, the government is to just provide an enabling environment, which we are providing for everyone. It is led for the individuals, investors, or the pharmacists to be able to cite, to identify needs in the system, because it's a basic principle of wealth creation. First of all, identify a need. Then if you can go ahead to meet the needs of the people by providing that need economically and it's readily available for people, then you'll be able, over time, you'll create wealth for yourself. Now, I've just appointed a consultant in that area, on medical consultant, alternative medicine. He's a renowned pharmacist also, and we are working together. He believes also that there are other, apart from orthodox medicines, that we can also use some of these leaves. So it's basically an initiative of the private individuals. And because our people also are used to that. Some people still drink agbo today. If you give them any of these medicine, if they have not gone to take agbo, what do you call it now? This leaf, they will feel, maybe it's psychology, they won't feel so well until they have gone to take some of these herbs. So the herbs are there. People are mixing both. Some believe in that they have to take herbs. Some still believe in taking tablets. So both are running together. For us, we are not against it as long it can go through NAFDAC and it's confirmed that it's good for human consumption. Why not?
I guess the explanation would be that their forefathers lived to the ripe old age of 100 using the same herbs. Mr. Governor, please help me give a rousing applause to His Excellency. Unfortunately, we're not able to have this for much longer. Thank you very much. Kabiyesi's, we say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we say thank you so very much. Mr. Governor, it's been a pleasure. By the way, we did put this for the rest of the world to watch on News Central live. No cost charged. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
A very big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Mr. Governor. Thank you so much for sitting and having this fire chat with Mr. Kayode. We appreciate that we have all been so patient today.